Alright, so let's hit the news. Maybe just a bit of a recap here and there. I want to actually get to the important bits quickly, so... Alright, so the next Xbox will not be cheap. I'm just gonna pull up this piece of news right here. Hold on. Yeah, this is what I was referring to earlier on. Higurashi When They Cry. You should check that out. The anime series of all. Really, really good stuff. Okay, so Xbox President Sarah Bond described the next generation Xbox console currently in development in this interview with Polygon and Ars Technica and so forth. Which is going to be a premium gaming device, that's for sure. There's a lot to unpack, considering that the previous news about Xbox, like talking about Halo being on PlayStation 5, that's a lot of insane talk. I mean, she also mentioned something along the lines of all exclusives are antiquated or antiques or whatnot. I'm not gonna target either Phil Spencer or Matt Booty or Sarah Bond. I'm gonna target just the company in general. What the fuck are they on, honestly? Like, you are selling an expensive PC. Basically, a PC that plays other people's games. Why on earth should I buy that expensive 1K? I'm gonna assume it's gonna be 1K USD. The same as the Xbox Ally X 1K, which is also 1K USD. Why do I want to buy a PC, an expensive 1K PC, as someone who likes console gaming? Why do I want to buy that next Xbox when I can buy a PS5 that plays some exclusive PlayStation 5 games and PlayStation titles that can also play Xbox games? I might as well buy a Nintendo Switch 2, which plays not just exclusive Switch 2 games, but also Xbox games that were also ported, which will eventually also come on board too, in multi-platform status or whatnot. It's boggles the mind. You want to have exclusives to sell your box, your console machine. Like, again, to come up first in the console gaming sales race, you need to have exclusives, and the one that comes in dead last is the machine that does not have exclusives. I applaud Xbox for playing the long game after buying up the companies I mentioned earlier on to have the games on different platforms. But to have the same site selling a console, that's when you can be buying other exclusive consoles with other exclusives. That's insane. Why the hell would I pay that much for that? For a machine that plays all games but not PlayStation games, when I can buy the PS5 machine or PS5 Pro. I mean, just stick to PS5, don't buy the Pro. When I can just buy the machine with the exclusive games. That is common sense. Why aren't you responding to common sense? If you're going to play the third-party game, play it all the way through. Why go through the trouble of selling a machine if you're planning on making losses or just doing tax write-offs or fulfilling obligations here and there? Especially when I know that your exclusives might get cancelled. I mean, you've already cancelled the Perfect Dark game, which I'm kind of looking forward to. That Contraband game as well also cancelled. Scalebound, especially, that was a while back. But I'm talking about stuff that's recent, like Perfect Dark Zero, Perfect Dark and all that. Are we going to get a Forza Horizon 6? I really don't know at this point in time. Or even a new Fable. I mean, anything can be cancelled at this point. I cannot make head or tails. I mean, sure, they might be delayed. I know the Wolverine game is coming out, because PlayStation has always been announcing and releasing stuff. And Nintendo Switch and Nintendo as well. They're going to be releasing the games, 100%. So I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I mean, for games from Xbox at this side, it's now a 50-50 coin toss. Is it going to come out? We don't know. It might be cancelled. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. That's really messed up. So, crazy stuff, man. Holy shit. Alright, maybe a couple more? Oh yeah, and also, the weird thing about Halo being used and in a Republican propaganda and ICE. That's you have your former developers from Bungie complaining and talking and saying that why are you using the brand like this? This is kind of dumb. Why is the Halo remake like this? Why are you using assets to have Republicans promote their campaigns using Halo iconography and graphics? I don't think people are gonna stand for that. It just feels like you're devaluing the brand, and Microsoft isn't saying anything about it. Or not even an apology or whatnot, or something that's very vague. That's just strange. Yeah. I really hope things turn out alright, because this is not the way to go, honestly. And I guess we got one more piece of news. I'm just gonna wrap it up right there. So this is okay. So this is also courtesy of our pals at NBA Gaming. Shout outs to my buddy Juan Amirul. He did this and everything after some. We also did give the heads up. We actually introduced him to. We did the intro to. We helped him get the quote for from Bangi MP Shahrazad Johan. So yeah. So the news is Malaysia government is modeling China-like license system for Roblox and other games. So this is going to read out the piece here at verbatim. The government is apparently looking into creating a license system for games in the country similar to China, reacting off recent news concerning a Roblox kid committing crimes. Because he got influenced by Roblox and whatnot, kid doing crimes here and there. Communications Minister for Malaysia, Fahmi Fadzil, said the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC, was looking into tightening control of games by implementing a license system. They have not decided to license Roblox yet, but are monitoring whether there is a need to do so. It's not just Roblox, there are 10 other games that may not be appropriate for children aged under 16. Most likely Grand Theft Auto 6 or Grand Theft Auto Online. That's probably the only game off the top of my head that's not meant for 18 and below. Not meant for below 18 years old people. No reply or no comment from MCMC yet. But again, I'm just going to read the quote from Bangi MP Shahrazad Johan. He actually did a really great. He's also a fan of gaming. He also appeared on Leap a couple of years ago, our event. And yeah, he's one of the go-to guys for talking about what needs to be done, especially from that circuit. So to quote, "First of all, I disagree with an outright ban on any game. To me, that's a disproportionate response to what we are witnessing." He added, "However, we do need to look at how we can make sure certain games are only available for certain groups of people, namely prohibiting certain games for those under a certain age, usually 18 years old. In other countries, there's a rating system, ESRB in North America. We do not have such a system here, unless the government wants to set up another body to come up with ratings, then we need to look at mechanisms to incorporate these ratings into our domestic use. For video games, we get games from many different regions. For physical purchases of video games, I suggest that we require proof of age for games which carry ratings for adults at point of purchase." Well said. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's all I gotta say. So just need to actually have a rating system. So again, kids who want to buy 18 and above games just need to show the IC. That's it. If you're young, you're not fucking buying Grand Theft Auto yourself. You get an adult to buy it, but again, that's just how it is. All right, do it like how everyone else in the US and Europe has done it. 18 below 18, you can't buy an M18 game. How you rate your game and all that really depends on the themes and whatnot. So Silent Hill F, definitely a mature game, that's for sure. Halo, it's a PG, G to PG. I remember an Xbox guy told me a long time ago, back in my Hardware Zone days and Game Access days. If the aliens are all bleeding green, it's a PG-G 100%. Young kids can play Halo because there's aliens getting killed, and rarely do the humans get killed. I guess some humans did get killed in the Halo storylines, but it's mostly for dramatic effect, and it's only just few and far between where Master Chief and his team of Spartans kill the aliens. That's pretty much the 99% of the game, more or less. So Honkai Star Rail still a PG game. There are some gacha elements, or say that's more like that has to be monitored by children, by the adults, who actually have to supervise their kids spending or even allow them to actually touch the gacha mechanic or not. That's really up. That's parenting, whatnot. People like us, reviewers, critics, Enmia Gaming, and myself, we do give advice and whatnot on how to approach this. Like whether some games more better for kids? Is it better for all ages? I mean, the safe rule is, I guess, Nintendo Switch games from the main party stuff from your Mario to your Donkey Kong games, they're all PGG, more or less, all family-friendly stuff. As for, the mature stuff like the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 or Borderlands 4 or Silent Hill F, that's all mature games, so that one requires 18 and above to play. Again, just follow the ratings and see what's at the back of the box, that's it. And just have the kids have an IC check. Shouldn't be that hard. Yeah. And I think that is it. Alright, cool. I still remember the time when Mass Effect was banned in Singapore. Yeah, because it had alien sex and shit. So it was banned, I remember, for a bit until part 3, or was it part 2 or part 3, finally coming out in Singapore. So that I mean, things have changed. I've gotten better. I remember Mortal Kombat getting banned as well in Singapore at one point. And in Australia too. That's a very famous storyline right there. Yeah. Mortal Kombat has been banned for quite a while. Yeah, in certain countries like Australia and Singapore because of the ultra violence. And I guess that's it from my side. I'm gonna tune it out a bit. So thanks again for tuning in our show. This is me, Mr. Tuffy, signing out. Do check out our channel for more weekly updates for video game content. We post new content every week. Thanks again for making us hit the 150k subscriber count. Totally appreciate it. Do subscribe. I'm going to put the little button thing in the bottom. Hit the notification ding dong button thing. Check it out. And I got to see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.